Hello students, in the previous class we have discussed histogram equalization and some numericals on histogram equalization. What is a histogram? Histogram is the gray level, number of times a gray level occurs in an image. That is particular gray level occurs in an image. Now let us see the histogram matching, or also called histogram specifications. When automatic enhancement is desired, histogram equalization is a good approach because the results from this technique are predictable and the method is simple to implement. But there are some applications in which attempting to the base enhancement on a uniform histogram is not the best approach. In particular, it is useful sometimes to be able to specify the shape of the histogram that we wish to process image to have processed image to have. Now, the method used to generate a processed image that has a specified histogram is called histogram matching or histogram specification. Now, in other words, in image processing, histogram matching or histogram specification is the transformation of an image so that its histogram matches a specified histogram. The well-known equalization method is a special case in which the specified histogram is uniformly distributed. The process of histogram matching, in the process of histogram matching, an input is taken and an output is produced based on how it is the output is produced based on the specified histogram or predefined histogram. The transformation function is then applied to the input image to produce output image by remapping the pixel intensities. The method, while the goal of histogram equalization, what is the difference between a histogram and a histogram matching, is the goal of histogram equalization is to produce an image that has a flattened histogram. Like this, you have a flattened histogram. Whereas the goal of histogram matching is to take an input image and generate an output image that is based upon the shape of the specified histogram. It will on the based on the specified histogram, it will be given. Now let us see the procedure or the steps for histogram matching. To obtain the the first step is obtain the histogram of the given image. Whatever the given image is there, just obtain or get the histogram. You know how to get the histogram of an image. Already we have done for 4x4, 5x5, and also to 4096 pixels, 64 by 64 pixels also we have done. Now here you get the pixels, like how many certain gray levels, how many times it occurs an image, that is your thing histogram. So for a given image, calculate the histogram. Then pre-compute a mapped level SK for a given RK. Already you have done some numericals on that, where the final value SK, that you just pre-compute all these things. Obtain the transformation function G from the given Pz of Z. Pz of Z will be given. From that you calculate the transformation function G. Now pre-calculate Zk for each value of Sk, for each given value of Sk, using the iteration scheme. Now for each pixel in the original image, this is for one pixel. For each pixel, if the value of the pixel in RK, map this value is RK, map this value to its corresponding level SK, then map level SK into the final level ZK. Now repeat this procedure or pre-compute these values. How do you pre-compute these values? From step 2 and 4 for mapping. Now let us see an example of a histogram. First image, the image is in the A, this image is the histogram of a 3-bit image. 8 pixel values, that is nothing but from r equal to 0 to 7 and its respective probability of the pixels. And the second image is the specified histogram. So the desired histogram is, this is the specified histogram, but the input histogram is like this. Now this is the transformation function. This transformation function obtained from the specified histogram. This histogram is obtained from this value. Now after applying transformation to the input image, you get this output image. If you see the diagram, let us assume that this diagram is A and this is B and this is C and this is D. Now A is nothing but the original histogram of the image, given image, where B is the specified histogram and C is transformation function obtained from this specified histogram, and this is the result performing histogram specification or histogram matching. If you compare image D and image B and D, almost they are similar. You will not get 100% matching, but you will almost they are similar when compared to this first A image. These histograms are mapped. You will not get 100% exact similar as the specified image. Now let us see an image. This is an image of a Mars moon. If you see the image, this image looks darker, where x-axis is intensity values from 0 to 255 and y-axis is nothing but probability of the pixels, that is from number of pixels, that is into 10 raised to. So this is the range of the pixels. If you observe, this images are darker, that's why the pixels, maximum pixels are in the lower range, and a bit of like here at a bright part is there, for that you have above 192 pixels are there. Now let us assume this is the input image. Now you know the original image, which was the dark image, and also we have seen the histogram of the original image. Now this is the image, this is the image of the original image after histogram equalization. So it looks it looks brighter. So histogram equalization, after histogram equalization, like note, if you see the image, it's like too dark, like washed away, like appearances is not so clear. So and also histogram, see, if you see, it is too bright, so there is no dark pixels, all the pixels are distributed in the high pixel values. Now if you see this image, this is the specified histogram, this is the transformation function, where curve 1, if you see, this is curve 1, if you see, this is curve 1, where curve 1 is the histogram of in A, histogram of A, in A figure, whatever the histogram is there, that is A figure, histogram of A, where curve 2 was obtained by iterative procedure. This curve is obtained by iterative procedure, and this is the enhanced image using mapping from curve 2. This is the curve 2. Now if you see the histogram, this is the histogram of this image, this is the histogram of this image. If you see the distribution, it is not too dark. If the pixel values are collected here, like a lower side, it is a dark image. If they are accumulated here, this is a bright image. If you see, it is like bright image or a high contrast image, the pixels are distributed. Therefore this image is for vision, there is more better than the histogram equalization. That's why we can conclude that histogram equalization is not applicable for all the cases. There are some applications where attempting to enhancement of a uniform histogram is not the best approach. We have seen the example of this image where histogram equalization is not a best approach. Now let us we have seen what is histogram matching or histogram specification. Now let us see local histogram process. What is local histogram process? The histogram equalization and matching methods are global. Global in the sense it will be it holds good for all the pixel values. That is nothing but for all the pixel values in the image, the values are applied because the pixels are modified. What are the pixels are modified by a transformation function based on the gray level contents of the entire image, this entire image. Global approach is suitable for overall enhancement. If you want an overall enhancement of an image, the global approach is best. But there are some cases in which it is necessary to enhance details over small areas in the image. The number of pixels in these areas may have negligible influence on the computation of a global transformation. Because we are going only for a small details, therefore that can be negligible. If you see an example here, first image is the original image. Now the second image is histogram equalization. This image, after applying a histogram, you get the image like this. But the aim of the image here is, we want here whatever the dark areas are there, only that area has to be brightened. Rest of the area should not be brightened so much. Or if you apply same histogram universally for all the pixel values, you get uniformly, you get this image. Therefore the word local is used here. That is nothing but here instead of global approach, which for the entire image, instead of the entire image, only I want these areas, right? Only these areas are brightened. So you can make out the shape. This is A and this is a line, this is a circle, these lines are there, and this is a square. So this is a result of local histogram equalization applied to the original image using a neighborhood of 3 by 3. We already seen what is a neighborhood, a 3 by 3 neighborhood. Like this, for all the pixels of the desired or desired small areas, it can be taken. I hope you have understood what is histogram equalization, and numericals on histogram equalization. And in today's class, we have seen histogram matching or histogram specification, and also local histogram processing. Thank you.